Hello guys, Spectre here with a new guide video. Today we are going to be reviewing and showing installation instructions for a new Woody Dev mod. For those of you who don't know who Woody Dev is, he's basically the Jesus of Among Us mods. He started making role mods pretty much before anybody else did, and he was one of the first people to release a public Among Us mod, so he is a very big deal in the community, and his mods are highly sought after. One of those being the Medic mod, the Detective mod, the Mafia mod, and some other mods like that. So he has decided to release another Among Us mod free for you guys to play. Now, this one is fairly simple. There are a couple settings for it, but basically two people will spawn together and they won't know each other's roles, but they'll be attached at the hip. That being said, attached at the hip meaning that in some cases both lovers die. If one dies, the other one will also die. So let's say someone gets ejected, then both lovers would die. So you're losing two players at once executing any player. So the lover win condition is if there are two of the final three players left over at the end of the match. So this is cool because it's hard to win just as a lover based on your role, but adds compelling really replayability to the game, because this can be added on top of the normal roles. So you can have a couple that is an imposter and a crewmate, or two crewmates, and I don't think you can ever have a two imposter couple for winning. What I do know is that you have to be very careful if you're a crewmate sharing that information with your imposter friend, or if you're an imposter sharing it with your crewmate couple, because even if you do die and this setting is off, you still have to play out the game as a normal person, so they can call you out at the last second or things like that. So it adds a lot of spice to the gameplay, and I'm super happy to have gotten a hold of this as quickly as I did to show you guys how to install it, where to install it, where it's going to be. Another huge piece of news is the Among Us community is growing. CurseForge has opened up a new Among Us mods page, so all of the new Among Us mods for the best modders will really be uploaded there in the future, in my opinion. So it's worth checking out CurseForge, link in the description. As always, link to the GitHub of Woody or whoever is making these mods in the description, and full credit goes to them, to Woody Dev, for making this mod. So I'm going to show you guys some gameplay. So I'm in love with Spectre 1. So basically what that means is I can see the heart here and the heart here that were linked at the hip. If the imposter... Oh, so this is kind of spicy. So the imposter is actually in love with you. So you got to be careful if you share this with this person, because if you have the setting where turning off one person dying will change the match, then they still have to play out the rest of the match as a crewmate, and they can rat you out. And as well, there's three crewmates left and one imposter, so they're still a crewmate, so they can still win as a crewmate and not as a lover by eliminating you. So you have to be really careful who you trust with the information that you're an imposter with your crewmate. Another cool feature of this mod is I actually have text chat on, so I can chat to, hey, I'm Inno, what about you? So if I'm in the match, I actually have text chat right now, and I can chat to my other player. So you can chat with your other lover. So you can say, I'm in electrical. If I die, it's Spectre 2 during the match, so you can see what's happening. So callouts are super easy, and then I'll know where to find the body. Or if you want to be super technical, you can say, if you don't respond in 5 seconds, going to your last location, for a bit of metagaming there. So this is super cool altogether. Now, as we can test, you can see that if I go, hang on, where is it? Which window? Not this one. Not this one. This one? This one. If I go and I kill my lover, then I also die. So those two automatically won in the end. So you have to be really careful as an imposter, even with your lover, to not kill them and accidentally kill yourself, which is a really cool mechanic being added to the game. And there's a lot of replayability and cool stuff for this. So I'm actually going to play another match and see if we can get a game where it's two crewmates. Yeah, so we have two crewmate lovers. So see here and here. So if you're in a Final Four and you're the imposter and you know who the lovers are, all you really have to do is actually kill one of these crewmates, it kills the other one, and then you automatically win as imposter, which is also a very cool mechanic. Now, I've talked enough about Woody and how he is one of the greatest Among Us modders in my opinion, along with the All of Us boys and Cheap Wutty. I can't say thank you to all of them enough. This one is particularly by Woody, so thanks to him will be in the comments, and thanks in my video. To get on with the installation is the next step, I suppose. And make sure to sub. I'll have all of the newest Among Us mods as fast as they come out. And I'm also starting to develop my own BepInEx role mods. I'm starting super simple, and I'm not ready to release them to you guys yet, but I have some cool ideas for some other stuff that includes some role mods and some gameplay mods. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm really trying my hardest to get content out to you guys. And if you saw, my latest upload was actually a Minecraft gameplay, so if you guys would go give me a try watching that, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to shift my channel to have some gameplays of Among Us and some other games as well. So definitely give that a look. Alright, so here's the really cool part. So we have a GitHub page, Woody's GitHub page, where he has uploaded the mod already. So the Lovers Couples mod is what we are playing here. Make sure you're not downloading the Sheriff mod by accident. So what you're going to do to get the installation, make sure your Among Us version is correct. There'll probably be a version 1.1 by now when I'm releasing the video, because there's always some preliminary bugs and small things, so make sure you have the latest version of the release. So you're going to make a copy of the root directory like I've said in previous videos. So how you do that is go to Steam, Library, right click Among Us, Manage, Browse Local Files. Go to your Among Us. I have a mod installed right now, so BepInEx and stuff is showing up, but what you're going to do is click up here, hit, no, sorry. You're going to click out to Common, right click, click Copy, and you're going to go to somewhere on your PC, like an extra drive or somewhere where you can store it, and you're going to click it and click paste. So you're going to leave it right somewhere. Now that you have this extra game directory, you're going to go ahead and download the mod. So I have the mod downloaded. And we're just going to go through the Q&A with you guys so that you guys don't have any other questions. You guys can always look through it yourselves on a later date if there's anything that you're having an issue for, but yes. So there's 66.6% of two crewmates, which is the second game I did, 33% of imposter and crewmate. This is pretty cool. So it has to be 3 people to end the game, so with 4 it doesn't end. CrewLink works with it. Always play this on private servers. That's my recommendation. Always play any role mod on a private server because you never know when they'll decide to add a permaban system or add VAC bans, add EAC, something like that. Any of that. You never know when it'll come. Woody's server, so that you can play this on a safe server. And every player must have this mod installed to play. If you guys do have some spare cash, Woody is a very good guy, and he's doing this full time for you guys. And now he has released some of these mods publicly. He's had to make money off them in the past to try and hustle a little bit. So if you have some spare cash, make sure to make a donation on your way out. But now we have our release, Among Us mod 1.0.zip. So I go to my downloads. And now I have this nice package right here, extract all. And we're going to go to that folder that we made earlier. So for example, I'll just use one for detective mod, it doesn't really matter. And I have this in here. So I'm going to click into the white area, and this will be the folder that you just created a second ago where I told you to copy your Steam folder of Among Us. You're going to hit Control-C, copy the file path right here, go back to this extracted window, and you're going to paste it right into here so that it extracts all the files that need to be extracted into where they're going. So now you have a second option other than Woody Dev's GitHub. There is now a CurseForge page for Among Us mods. So if you are really into Among Us mods, I would recommend subscribing to this. Making sure that you are on CurseForge, because CurseForge is one of the biggest platforms for Minecraft modding, I believe. So now that there is an Among Us page for it, I think that there will be a lot more mods coming out in the future. So how you would install it from CurseForge is you're going to click download right here and do the exact same thing that I did for the GitHub version. But now you just have two options, and there will be two links in the description. So when you open your game, you'll see Couple Mod 1.0 by Woody in the top left corner, and that's how you'll know that it is installed correctly. This mod, again, is only available for 2020.12.9s, so any other game modes or versions will not work. Make sure you're careful about that, and make sure your installation is not with any other mods, because these can interfere together and possibly not work 100% of the time. So this has been my video on Woody's Couple mod. Super cool mod. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you appreciate the detailed explanation. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Among Us mod tutorials, and now some Among Us gameplays and my new Minecraft series. Make sure to check that out. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.